sit right here since everybody. Bring them all in. Hi guys, how are you?
How you doing?
How about you?
Good, good.
Can you talk about what did you love working on this season of the game?
Apart from the superpowers, I mean, it's such a different world because I came from Empire, I came from that kind of nighttime soap drama, and now we're into the comic book world, and I was a big tomboy growing up and just loved the comics, and so finding out that Reeva Payge was a real character and doing a little bit of research on her has been a lot of fun. The cast has been so warm and welcoming, and the fun for me has really been creating her from scratch a bit, you know, so knowing just a little bit about her and then kind of making her, because she's a white blonde in the comics, and so making her true to my dynamics and the dichotomy of who it is I am. So that's been fun.
That's awesome.
So what kind of inspiration did you get from like creating her? Where did you look for inspiration?
Oh, that's hard. I mean, I didn't really look at anyone or, you know, have a muse per se. I really found this character through her energy. So I think that was the biggest thing for me. Like, because again, previously playing a powerful, wealthy woman and then doing it again, it's like, how are these characters different? You know, how just with intention and all that stuff, but with energy. And so it's been really nice to find a grounded, dropped in. I even speak in a different place in my voice. I move a lot more still, and so I think that's kind of how I found her.
So she's a complicated character, so she definitely thinks she's acting, you know, on behalf of Mutant Kind, getting establishing the state. At the same time, she's, you know, murdering the entire inner circle that doesn't agree with her. How is that for you, playing kind of a villain, but like a villain who thinks they're right, I guess?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even call her a villain, you know what I mean? I totally believe that she has a perspective that she's willing to stand behind. And again, you know, some people may call it murder, she calls it sacrifice, you know? All of you guys are martyrs for this. You'll see, I'm doing this for us in our world. And so I think the way that she sees it is, you know, this is not just going to benefit me, this is going to benefit the nation, and I will kill myself to make sure that happens. And so I think that puts her in a different category than just a villain per se, because a lot of villains really work for the promise of self as opposed to for people outside of them.
So the last episode we saw Reeva and Andy sort of open up to each other in a little bit. Is that relationship going to develop any more over the course of this season? Are we getting more of that?
Yes, I absolutely think it will. I mean, Reeva's very aware that she's pulled Andy away from his family, and so he has different needs than other people, and she's trying to be that need. And I wouldn't really say she's maternal more than she's nurturing, if you will. And so I feel like she understands that in order to get Annie to work at the optimal level, she needs to be able to provide those needs for him as well. So I think you will see more of that, yeah.
Got a question. You know, what you just described about Reeva, that puts her very much in line with Magneto.
That's right.
She's very much like Magneto.
Right.
Magneto does not believe he is a villain. He believes the ends justify the means. He does not want a repeat of what happened to the Jews in the Holocaust.
100%. And I think that she refers to him without actually saying his name, but you know, she thinks that he had it right. He was the one that really did it well. And not only that, but you will see, and I'll give you this tidbit, but you will see later on in the season that she wasn't always this way. She didn't always believe what Magneto believed. She was more with the Professor X world, but something has happened to her where now she goes, Magneto had it right, and this is where we're going to go.
Do you think we'll see a dynamic between yourself and Polaris, considering that her origins, as mentioned, Magneto, and being that is his daughter, do you think there's going to be a bond?
Oh yeah, I think there will absolutely be a bond there. I think that Reeva is not scared in the least to regard Polaris' royalty. She thinks she's royalty, and she respects that lineage, and so she's going to use that to her advantage.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. So nice to meet y'all.
So what